So you're thinking about making a move to Sun City, Arizona, the original Fun City, but you have questions. You want to know, how big is it? Is it gated? What amenities does Sun City offer? What about medical facilities? Is it even a good place to retire? Is it going to fit my lifestyle? Well, in today's video, we're going to jump on the map that we created for you, and we'll link it below after so you can play around with it. It's very cool and kind of give you guys an idea of where things are in Sun City. That way you can familiarize yourself and kind of get oriented and learn a little bit more about Sun City, Arizona, if you're thinking about making a move. And we're going to get after it right now. Okay, so let me show you real quick on the map where so this is Sun City, located in the northwest part of the valley. If we scroll out, we can see Phoenix is here. The airport is located right here. It's about 26 miles from the airport to Sun City. So it just depends on what time of day you might be leaving, but it's going to take you anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes to get from Sun City to the airport, typically. So I want to just kind of point out this map here. This is an interactive map that I created. We'll link it below so you can come in here and play around with it as well. But you can check all of these and see the different things. We'll talk about medical facilities, golf courses. So there's a ton of stuff going on inside Sun City. So Sun City has about 29,000 homes. Let me get you the exact number. 27,632 dwelling units. So that's going to be single family homes, apartments, the patio homes, all of it. So Sun City was built back in the 60s by Del Webb. It was the original retirement community in the entire country, as most people are aware. So most of the homes are going to be older. There is this very small section, about 140 homes that were developed on the last part of undeveloped land inside Sun City in 2016. They were built by K. Hovnanian. They were not built by Del Webb, and that area is called Sun City Manor. I'll show you where that's at so you can kind of see. So if you love Sun City and everything that Sun City has to offer, but you're just not crazy about some of those older homes, we can definitely take a look at Sun City Manor. But the first thing I want to talk about is inside Sun City are the homes and the tremendous amount of opportunity. Oh my God. Talk about the homes and the differences in the homes, because there's a huge difference in terms of price and size and location. So you can get different types of homes. You can get single family homes located all over Sun City, in the north part of Sun City, in the middle part of Sun City, in the south part of Sun City. The same for most of the, apartment homes or the patio homes. They're located throughout Sun City. So first, I want to show you kind of where these garden apartment homes are. Let's come up here, and I want to show you what they look like from a street view. So let me pull this in here. So you can see when you're looking overhead, you can pretty much tell where they're at, because you'll be able to see the rooftops. So look a little bit different than single family. They're much closer together. So each one of these homes, there's probably 10 to 20 homes in each one of these little courts. Each one of these is going to have their own HOA, and HOA is going to decide things like the landscaping, for instance. A lot of people come from places where it's really green, and they love these because they take care of all the maintenance of the landscaping for you. And some people really want the green grass in here and the big trees. You can see like this one over here, they have desert landscaping. So that is decided through the HOA. They have little additional fees as well. But these homes can be anywhere from 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and, under 1,000 square feet to, I have seen 3 bedroom, 2 baths, almost 2,000 square foot patio homes. So it really depends on your lifestyle and what you guys are hoping to achieve, and how much yard you want. Some people want that in a single family home because they have dogs and they want a yard. But this is what the back looks like. All of them have alleys in the back. Your trash collection is going to be right here. next to your patio, and most of them have a single car garage. Some of them do have carports, so you do have a private patio. This is a pretty big patio. I would say it's probably like 30 by 30. We could measure them for you if you want to know exactly, but this is what the garden apartment homes look like. And you can click in here and kind of see where those are. So the multi-level style apartment condominiums, let's see if I can. Yeah, we should be able to pop this up here. And let me get this in a Google map for you. There aren't as many of these in Sun City as there are the other housing types. I would say this is the smallest housing selection in Sun City. So let me just kind of show you the Palms and then this one here. They're both the same. So this is what they look like. It really looks like a traditional apartment complex. You're going to have amenities in there as well. So you do have the amenities of Sun City and all that has to offer, but then you probably have additional amenities inside these apartments as well. And these are owned units. These are not rented. There are rental apartments available in Sun City, although not very many. So, and you can see the single family homes are over here. Actually, these look like, yeah, I think these are Gemini homes. So let's go back to the next type of home that we have, which would be a patio home. Now, these are very similar to the garden apartment homes. You'll see a little bit of a difference here when I show you. These look a little bit more in the front, actually like single family homes. So let me show you what these look like. So there you've got the patio homes there. And then this is a different section. I apologize. That is not correct. These are also the garden apartment homes. I just wanted to show you kind of some different areas and what they look like. This one has mostly gone to the desert landscaping in here, but lots of different options as far as housing goes. Some of them have flat roofs. Some of them have pitched roofs. So it really just depends on what you guys are looking for. Yeah, see these ones over here have flat roofs. So those are the different types of housing. Let me show you what the twin homes look like. So these are the patio homes that have two per building. Some of those, so the garden apartment homes tend to be like 10 to 20 per unit. The patio homes sometimes will have 4 or 6 per unit. These are the largest of them, and these have 2 per building. And you can see from the roof view how they're different. These are the ones that have like 10 to 20 units in them each. These ones right here next to this. This is a smaller one, but this one probably has 10 to 20 homes. These have 2, right? 2 homes here and then 2 homes on the back side. So this would be 4 units per, and then like you can see this is half of that unit right there. So there's going to be 2 homes on there. So let's get a street view so you guys can see what these look like. This looks mostly like Gemini homes. You might not know that they're connected. The difference between these and the Gemini homes is typically there's no yard in these patio homes. So you can see here you have one home. You've got a shared wall here in the middle. You have the other home. And then let me see if we can get you a side view. Yeah. So see, you just have a patio here. And if we go back to the view and we scroll in, you can see the patio is going to be on the side of the home there. So this is probably right here is going to be maybe your dining room, your breakfast eating area. This will open to the backyard. And so you have this small side here on the patio. On that side is going to be your backyard. Now let's go see what a Gemini home looks like, and we can compare that, and I'll show you the difference. So let's do Gemini home. And these vary too, depending on area where you go in here. So these ones, let me show you. This is going to be on the south part of Sun City. So this is definitely the original part of Sun City. down, as you get, the further south you go, the smaller the homes are. They tend to be smaller on this side. If you go a little bit north, you can get some really big homes. We'll show you here in a minute, but let me show you what these homes look like. You can tell by looking at them, they still have that mid-century modern kind of architecture. They have a lower roof line. So this is very typical of the Gemini homes in this area. And these ones, when they were originally built, did have carports. You can see a lot of people have enclosed them, but the newer ones tend to have garages versus the carport. But let me go down to the end of the street so that you can kind of see. And and you see this guy's mowing here. That's what they do when you purchase in these areas. They're going to take care of that front yard maintenance for you and that common area maintenance, which is really nice. I wanted to see if we could get a side view of the back. So a lot of the back is going to be open. You can see it's just all open, and it will be one big long green space that is shared. And some of these areas, if you want a private backyard, you need to take that into consideration, because not all areas will allow you to actually fence in the yard. So that is a consideration, depending on whether or not you live in an HOA. So let me scoot up just a little bit. There you go. You can see kind of, that's what it's going to look like all the way going back, and it'll be all open. So that's one example of a Gemini home. Let me show you the other, because this one's a little bit newer, and I'll give you a good idea of the difference between the Gemini homes. So let me show you the overhead here. And you can see that this area here is really green, and this is going to be a little bit further north. We're getting really close to the very far north part of Sun City here. So these are on opposite sides of Sun City, probably about 5 miles apart. So here's another. These are obviously bigger. You can tell that they're bigger. These have 2-car garages. So a lot of differences between them. A lot of times we're seeing this a lot now. There's a big patio in the front. We're seeing a lot of residents cover them, so they have additional living space there. But a lot of these, as you can see, it's going to be the same. This is all open in the back. A lot of them will have an Arizona room on the back, but there are no fenced walls over here. So that's another example of a Gemini home. And there are so many options out here. So here we've got some, no, those are more Gemini. Let's go. And last but certainly not least is going to be our single family homes. Single family. So I'm going to show you an older one so you can kind of see that. And oops, let me do this. Let me also show you, I'm also going to show you the larger ones, because there are some very large homes, 4-bedroom. I don't know if there's any 5-bedroom, but I have been in some almost 3,000 square foot homes in Sun City. So depending on what you guys are looking for, there are so many options out here. So let's kind of look at, this is going to be an older area as well. So this is very typical of this area and all of Sun City in general. So here is a single family home. These are probably sized about the same as those Gemini homes that we just looked at, of the larger ones. These can be anywhere from 2 to 4 bedrooms, but 2 or 3 bedrooms is going to be typical. Most of them have really large laundry rooms. If they have them inside, they'll have a large utility room. Some of the utilities and laundry is still in the garage. You can see this one still has a carport, but some people have fenced in their backyard here. So if that's what you're looking for and that's what you're wanting, you're definitely going to want to take single family homes into consideration. So these ones back up to the golf course, but lots of different options here as well. So those are some of the older ones. Let me show you some of the larger ones. These are up by 99th Avenue and Bell. So right on the golf course, but you can see a lot of these homes have pools. The lots tend to be a little bit bigger over here, but let's just kind of show you what these look like. The other thing about Sun City that is really great is the streets are super wide, which is really nice. So like this home here has been updated. they've put pavers in the driveway. They've, covered that patio to make it a little bit more private. But these are going to be the bigger homes. These homes are probably getting close to 2,000 square feet or more. And then last but certainly not least, I want to show you those new homes, the Sun City Manor homes. They are located here. I'll scroll out so you can see. They are located pretty much in the heart of Sun City. When we think about Sun City, we think about the ways to get into Sun City. There's Bell Road, which runs here, which is going to be how you're probably mostly going to come in and out of Sun City. There are some other roads, south of here and north, but then when you're looking inside the community, also, you've got 99th Avenue that runs north and south here on the outskirts of Sun City. This is the main road that other people traveling through Sun City would use. These roads in here, Boswell and Del Webb, these are also major roads. There's a lot of stoplights, but they're also interior roads inside the community. So you're not going to have as much traffic on there. But let me show you what this area looks like with the new homes. And of course I didn't get it in there. Okay. I just missed it. Here we go. Okay. So, and you can tell as soon as you get in here, oh, this doesn't look like Sun City. So this is Sun City Manor. This is the 140 homes that they built. This looks really like any other neighborhood that you would see in Arizona. Although this does have a little bit more character. I will say that there's some different elevations here, but these are the K Hovnadian homes. Most of these yards are going to be fenced. I think they built them all that way. So they do have a separate HOA in here for this area, which probably is going to cover the common area maintenance, things like that. But this is what that new section looks like. There aren't any additional amenities in here, so you do have access to all the amenities inside Sun City. So if you're looking for a newer home, but you love Sun City, this is definitely going to be probably your best option. So I will say about some of the homes, we have seen homes that are still original. They still have everything in them original, including, pop-out stoves. That's not typical, I will say, but it's not unusual in Sun City to find a home with the original appliances because let's face it, they don't make things the way that they used to, and they're still working. And a lot of the homes in Sun City were used for snowbirds, so people weren't there full time. So they just kept the original appliances there because they work. So that's the different housing types that are available, and your price points are going to vary. Anywhere from, obviously the most affordable is going to be those smaller like garden apartment homes. Right now they're running anywhere right under 300, but we also just got, helped a lady buy a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house that was renovated in Sun City. And she got in for like $275. So right now in early 2023, prices are really good, but you can expect to pay about between $250 and $300 on the entry level price point. And then those newer homes in that Sun City Manor are going to be going for around $500, starting depending on, how big the lot is. Some of them have like 15,000 square foot lots. So most of them are going to be smaller, like 6,000. So that is all the different housing types. So medical facilities is something we always get asked about, especially as you're getting older and you're living in a retirement community or an active adult community, or you're thinking about it. So Sun City West is right over here to the left. Let me go back to this other map to just kind of show you. So there are a couple of hospitals. There's a hospital right inside. This is Boswell Hospital. It's a Banner facility now. This has been here forever. So there's a hospital right here in Sun City. There's also Thunderbird Hospital is, a few miles down the road. I would say probably, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably about 7 or 8 miles away. Bell is very heavy traffic, but there is another hospital here. The Abrazo Hospital is up here in the Arrowhead area. And then you have another hospital over here in Sun City West. So tons of You have a lot of choices for hospitals close, but these are all going to be urgent care centers. So they're all over the place. You've got two in Sun City. This is just outside Sun City up here on the north. And then you have, of course, urgent care here, and then outside of Sun City to the west over here, and then some urgent care centers here. So there's tons of medical facilities everywhere close by. That's very important. You can find more information. We've linked it on all of those. So the next thing that people think about when they think about Sun City is all of the recreation. And I will tell you, there is so much to do in Sun City. You could try something new every day and still not get to all of it in a year. So these are all of the recreation centers that are in Sun City. There are 1, 2, I think 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 recreation centers, an amphitheater. They have a dog park, 2 bowling alleys. I mean, you name it, they've got it. There's over 120 clubs inside Sun City alone. So they just built this new Grand Center. This is where they have housed all of their clubs are housed here. They have an indoor garden area in here. They've got clay clubs and, collector car clubs and model railroads. So whatever you're into, they have a club here, and you can click on each of these and get more information. We've linked here let me open that here, the new one, so you guys can kind of see. So Sun City has all of their information here, the hours, what they have here. Like this one has a walking pool, a spa, mini golf, tennis, table tennis, shuffleboard, billiard, darts. And then each of these pages is going to have their map. So you can see just how big this one recreation center is. They've got a wood shop, a metal shop. I mean, if you guys are into pickleball, they have pickleball courts all over the place, not just one location, but many locations have it. So that is one of the really big draws to Sun City is all the recreation. And, the annual recreation center pass fees right now are $525. And that's per household. Some of the other communities, it's a little bit different. So for $500 a year, you get access to all of those amenities and communities and recreation centers. So we want you guys to go in there, check it out. Let us know if you have any questions. The other thing, grocery stores, there's a lot of grocery stores inside there. There's also some outside. I don't know why this is not showing up. So you've got Fry's and Safeway. So if you're not familiar with grocery stores here, so Fry's is going to be Kroger, Safeway and Albertsons is like Vons. I forget the name of some of the other ones. So big grocery store chains. We also have Winco, which is a few short miles away. This is probably about 8 miles away. There's also a Winco out here in Surprise at the 303 in Bell. That's going to be right here. Okay, there's also Winco right here. So you have Winco to the west and to the east. They also are building, so there is an Aldi up here. And they're building another Aldi right next to this Winco. I'm very excited about that. Been waiting a long time. But so there's a lot of choices for grocery. Also, they have a huge farmer's market at I believe it's the Bell Recreation Center. Not in the summer when it's super hot, but during the cooler months, they have a huge farmer's market out there. You can come get, fresh produce. So definitely check that out as well. So lots of grocery stores. There's, I didn't put pharmacies in here because there are so many pharmacies. They're all over the place. So you've got fast food restaurants. You do have some, mom and pop restaurants. They've got restaurants at some of the country clubs. You guys can go eat inside Sun City without having to leave. But let's talk a little bit about shopping and dining, entertainment, things like that. So Sun City is located to so many things. So you have Arrowhead Mall or the P83 area. So Arrowhead and Peoria. So Glendale and Peoria meet right here. So up here, north of this is going to be Glendale and south is going to be Peoria. So if you hear Arrowhead Mall or Arrowhead Town Center, P83, that's this whole area right here. That's all of this. The mall is over here. There's shopping over here. Tons of restaurants are over here. So you have shopping in the mall, and then you have shopping outside of the mall. Let me just show you all the shopping that's available over here. And Sun City is actually really is situated really kind of central to a lot of things that are going on over here. In the West Valley is still really young compared to some of the other places in Phoenix and the east side of town. So this is the mall here. You can see the mall here. You know, this whole thing is the mall. You have all your shopping in here. But all this along Bell Road is going to be shopping all the way up here. They're extending it even to 51st. So both sides of this is going to be shopping. You know, you've got Hobby Lobby, Target, you've got coffee companies over here, restaurants, PetSmart. I mean, anything that you guys could think of is going to be here. But say you don't want to go here. There's a lot of traffic. It's spring training. Maybe you want to go somewhere else. Let me show you. I have to do this because it keeps showing up. Okay, let me show you where the next closest is that's going to be Park West. It's a short drive down the 101. So you can really hop on the 101 because it does run right alongside Sun City, which is so nice. You have Park West shopping, which is right here. So you have some higher end stores. You've got Chico's in here. So if you like that, there's restaurants in here, tons of restaurants, Massage Envy, the movie theater is in here, which is right across. And then on the other side of the 101, so you have Park West is here, right? On this side, you have all this here. And you could even go down 99th Avenue if you wanted. Let's say you don't want to drive on surface streets, you know, you can just take 99th Avenue all the way down and you can just stay on surface streets because it comes all the way down here and get to these places. So a lot of options for you. But on the other side of Park West, there's also restaurants and some more shopping on the other side and Target, things like that. And then just a little bit further south, you have the casino, which is right here. You've got some, you know, steakhouse in here, other things going on in this area. And then you can just shoot down this little road right here if you wanted. And then you're over here at the Westgate Entertainment District. So again, there's going to be tons of shopping. The outlets are over here. Tanger outlets are right here on this side. So this is Desert Diamond Arena. This is where the Coyotes used to play. I believe they're in Tempe now, but there's concerts and events going on here all the time. This whole Westgate Entertainment District, tons of restaurants, tons of activities, things going on out there all the time. There is a movie theater out there, like in the winter, they'll put an ice skating rink out there. So let me show you real quick what that looks like. So the casino does not have a hotel in it, I don't believe, but you can't, it is really close. So if you guys wanted to head over to the casino, you're a couple miles away, depending on where exactly you live inside Sun City. But let me just show you what this Westgate Entertainment District looks like from kind of the inside. So you can see, you can park out here in the parking lot and then walk through here. Both sides, there's ice cream restaurants, all kinds of restaurants. You can grab a sandwich in here, you know, grab a concert, go to some events. So tons of things going on down here all the time. And this is located right next to the Cardinal Stadium. So right there is the Cardinal Stadium. So really close. Let me just back out so you can see this. And how close it is to Sun City. You have all of these things. So here you have Sun City. You have Arrowhead over here. You've got Park West here. You've got the casino here. You've got Westgate here, the outlets here. So you're really close to a lot of different shopping and dining. And then I also did link, I think I linked some of the other casinos. Let's see if we can. There's like 4 or 5. So if you wanted, you probably didn't want to see that. I can type. We need to get back into our own country here. Goodness gracious. Okay, there we go. So there are other casinos if you want. There's a casino out here in Scottsdale. There's some down here. There's like 2 down here. There's one in this area, one in this area. So you're not far from casinos if that's something that you guys like to do. As far as other events and things going on, so we do have spring training out here. It's just about over now. This is March, the end of March 2023. But I just want to show you where all the spring training is. So if you're a baseball fan, you don't have to go far. But let's say your team is out here. Maybe you're an Oakland A's fan. That's the farthest that you're going to go. That's probably going to be, depending on the day, 45 minutes to an hour. But look at how close you've got right here. You have the Mariners and the Padres facility is here out in Surprise. The Rangers and the Royals are out here. So just depending on where you want to go, Camelback Ranch, they have the Dodgers and the White Sox are out here. This is a beautiful facility. Let me just show you because it's so pretty. Let me see if we can open this on a map. They built a whole entertainment area out here for families. So there's tons of water out here as well. So they do have, I believe catch and release fishing. We'll find out for you. But look at how close this is to the stadium. So you're really not that far. And if you wanted, you could take 99th Avenue down and just bop over, and there you are at Camelback Ranch. But let me just show you how beautiful it is in here because they did a really great job with, creating an environment for families to come out and hang out and spend the day just catching a game. Well, it's all closed up now, but so it is really beautiful in here. I think you guys can bring a picnic lunch, hang out, go, by the water if you want, fishing if you like. So tons of amenities and activities out there as well. So let's talk a little bit about golf courses for all you golfers out there. So there are a ton of golf courses. I believe there's 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 golf courses in Sun City. There are 2 country clubs as well. So if you're interested in that information, let me know. I'm happy to provide that information for you. There's actually 3, but one of them I was not able to get any information from. So, and I believe that's down here. This is the Sun City Country Club is located down here at the southernmost part of Sun City. Beautiful area there. But if that's what you're interested in, let me know. I'm happy to get that information for you. But there's tons of golf information. You can read more about each of these golf courses here. It talks a little bit about, how difficult the course is. There's a course map here. I'll show you. There's a course map, so you can get all kinds of information, tee times, links to go do that, and then here. So you can get a scorecard here, and if you want to know what the course layout is, you just click this link. It's going to show you. Let me make this a little bit bigger so that you can see that. Even I need my glasses for that. So just kind of shows you where the clubhouse is and where how the course is laid out. So you can get all of that information there. We link that for you. So we really hope that this information is helpful for you and lets you know, like, hey, I need to go check out Sun City, or maybe I want more information. Please reach out to us. Put your questions below. If you think that anybody else would find this video helpful, please share it with them. And we do have a lot of people that are moving from out of state, and we hear this a lot. But Shauna, I'm so young. I don't want to live in a retirement community. So they've really gone away from calling them retirement communities, and they're calling them more like active adult, because that's really what they are. We're going to link below our driving tour. We're going to do a full vlog tour out there and show you all of the amenities. But, Sun City is very active. There's so many things going on all the time. The sense of community out there when we're driving through, people are out walking their dogs, they're riding their bikes, they're talking to their neighbors, neighbors are checking on neighbors, or, they have a Sun City posse that is all volunteer based, that they will go and they'll check on your home. They'll check on your loved ones. We do have a lot of people here that, maybe have a second home. So the posse will go by and check. So it's a very safe community. In that sense, there's tons of opportunities to volunteer and get involved. And a lot of times, once we take you through these communities, you'll get a sense and a feel, because they're all a little bit different. Sun City is one of our bigger communities. And there's definitely pros and cons to that. If you're looking for a smaller community, maybe we would suggest something else to you. But if you're a golfer and you love to golf, Sun City is a golf community. If you're into crafts, or, you have certain hobbies, Sun City is probably going to have like-minded people with those hobbies, and there's activities going on all the time. So it would be hard not to be busy if you want to. So make sure you definitely put Sun City on the list. Like I said, let us know if you have any questions below. We'll be happy to answer those for you. Send this video to anybody that you think would benefit from it. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe so you can continue to learn all about, Sun City and all of our different retirement or active adult communities that we have in the West Valley. Thanks for watching. Well, that wraps up this map tour video of Sun City, Arizona. We hope this information was helpful for you. Hope it answered some of the questions that you have. If you're thinking about making a move to Sun City, feel free to give us a call, send us a text, DM, email, schedule a Zoom with us. We would love to talk to you about Sun City, Arizona, or any of our other wonderful retirement communities. We'll catch you on the next video.